POV, YN. The first thing I learn after marriage is this. My husband doesn't look at me. He looks through me, like I'm a stain on his perfect world he can't scrub off. The second thing I learn, I'm not a wife here. I'm the replacement for the woman who ruined him and his maid. Well, sucks to be. His mansion looks like early autumn. Warm colors, gold leaves outside the window. Sunlight too bright for the coldness inside. My suitcase is still in my hand when Mrs. Han, the housekeeper, rushes to me with a soft gasp. Oh, sweetheart. He made you enter alone? She whispers. Yeah. He walked ahead without waiting, without checking if I tripped, died, got kidnapped. Nothing. I'm fine. I lie. No, I'm not. My heart is sprinting. My throat is tight, and a small voice inside me is screaming. What did I marry into? Why? I follow the sound of clinking dishes. The dining hall smells like brewed tea and expensive disappointment. He's sitting at the head of the table. Jungkook, my legally wedded husband, my sister's ex-fiancé, her lover, her liver. Seriously, his jaw is sharp enough to cut glass. Most handsome man with pretty fingers and all tattoos, and his eyes lift to me with nothing. No anger, no attraction, no curiosity, just emptiness. The kind that hurts in my brain, kidney, heart more than hate. Sigh. I clear my throat. Good morning. He doesn't answer. Of course he doesn't. Ugh. Mrs. Han nudges me gently. Try serving him. It might soften him. It won't. He is like an iron pillar. Wait. Is there iron pillar exist in this stone age? Never mind. But I still try anyway because I wasn't raised to start a marriage with war. My hands tremble as I place the bowl of warm soup in front of him. He doesn't touch it. Instead, he leans back, voice low, cold, calm, too calm. Did you cook this? I helped, I say quietly. He pushes the bowl away with one finger. I don't eat anything you touch. The words slap harder than any scream. My breath stutters. You can't just starve yourself because you hate me. His eyes finally lock onto mine, dark enough to drown in, sharp enough to stab. Oh, sweetheart, he says slowly. I don't hate you. He leans in slightly. I just don't trust what comes from your blood. My chest twists. There it is. The ghost between us. My sister. The sister who cheated on him. The sister who ran away 2 months before the wedding. The sister who left me to pick up pieces that were never mine. I take a step back. Jungkook. I'm not her. He scoffs once, humorless. Every liar says that. Min Jae, his lawyer friend, walks in just then, glancing at me like I'm a bug crawling across his shoe. Why is she here? Min Jae asks Jungkook. God, what the duck is his problem? Jungkook's voice is ice. She lives here, unfortunately. I swallow the humiliation burning in my eyes. I refuse to cry. Not here, not in front of them, not on day one. Mrs. Han touches my shoulder softly, silently telling me to breathe. I force a smile. Enjoy your breakfast. Jungkook's eyes dip to the untouched bowl. I said I don't eat anything she... Mrs. Han steps forward, snapping gently but firmly. Then I'll take it, sir. You can starve if you like. A flicker crosses Jungkook's face. Annoyance, maybe surprise. But he doesn't argue. I walk out, trying to hold myself together. The moment my door closes behind me in the guest room he shoved me into, I collapse silently onto the bed. No tears, just shaking. Anger, humiliation, grief, all tangled inside me. Why am I being punished for someone else's sin? Why me? Every time, just why me? Minutes pass, or hours. I don't know. My heartbeat finally steadies, until I hear footsteps outside the door. 2 voices. Min Jae. You really married her because of revenge? Jungkook. Yeah, I married the wrong sister. My blood turns to ice. My throat closes. My fingers dig into the blanket. He continues, voice low, viciously calm. If her sister broke me, she can pay for it. My vision blurs, and for the first time since stepping into this house, My heart breaks loud enough for me to hear it. What did I just marry? POV. Jungkook. I don't hear her crying. I feel it. Through the walls, through the floor, through the stupid silence I force on myself every damn day. Her pain crawls under my skin like barbed wire, and I hate that it affects me at all. I walk down the hallway, the early autumn wind pushing through the open balcony door. The house is too warm inside, too suffocating with memories I can't kill. 2 months ago, I was ready to marry a woman I thought I knew. 2 months ago, I watched her, YN's sister, walk out of my life with another man and laugh like she never cared. And now her sister sleeps under my roof, breathes my air, touches my floors, looks at me with eyes that don't know what betrayal feels like. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't want to know. Yoonwoo, my bodyguard, stands by the corner like a shadow. You're tense again, he says. He's blunt like that, always calling out what others are too scared to mention. I'm fine, I mutter. You're lying. I'm married, what do you expect? I spit out. And lying comes with the package. He lifts an eyebrow. Does hating her help? It keeps me alive. Yoonwoo scoffs softly. Or maybe she just reminds you of what you couldn't fix. I glare at him. She's nothing like her sister. The moment I say it, something in my chest twists. And it pisses me off more. I cringed. Then why do you treat her like she's your personal ghost, your maid? Yoonwoo asks. Before I can snap back, Min-jae walks over, tossing a file on the table. You're too soft, buddy, he tells me. Move her out before she starts acting like she owns this place, owns you. I clench my jaw. Nobody can owns me. I don't know what bothers me more, my own anger or the way Min-jae talks about her. She's staying, I say. Min-jae freezes. Why? Because I want to bite the truth. Because the idea of her leaving makes something in my chest drop like a weight. Because every time she looks at me with those wounded eyes, I feel a crack in the armor I built after the last betrayal. Instead, I say, marriage is a contract, and I don't break contracts. Min-jae smirks. Knew it. You want her to suffer. Well, isn't it great? I don't respond. I don't correct him. Let them think I'm a monster. It's easier than admitting I'm scared. Of her, of myself, of what she makes me feel when she doesn't even try. I walk toward the kitchen, not sure why. Maybe to make sure she's okay. Maybe to make sure she's not. I hear her voice before I see her. Soft, small, shaky. Mrs. Han is brushing her hair back as YN wipes her tears. I don't know what I did wrong, she whispers. My chest pulls uncomfortably. Damn it. Mrs. Han speaks gently. You married a man who's surviving more than living. His wounds have teeth. YN forces a tiny laugh. So I'm supposed to be his chew toy? Something he can bite into whenever he wants, and then spit out? Even broken, she jokes. And I hate how human that makes her. How real. How nothing like the woman who shattered me. She doesn't know I'm standing at the doorway. She doesn't know her pain feels like a weight I can't shake off. Mrs. Han leaves, giving me a pointed look on the way out, the kind that says, "Fix this, idiot." Awen stands alone now. She turns, startled when she sees me. Her voice barely rises above a whisper. Do you want something? I step forward. She steps back. Good. Fear is familiar. Easier. I want you to understand something, I say. Her hands shake, but she holds eye contact like she refuses to bow. Brave girl. Or stupid girl. I'm not sure yet. You think I owe you kindness, I say slowly. But I don't. Her brows draw together. I never asked for kindness, just basic respect. My jaw ticks. And you think you deserve it? She lets out a harsh laugh. Small, bitter, real. I'm not my sister, Jungkook. The sentence slices the air between us. I step closer. Close enough to smell the warmth of her skin. The faint vanilla scent she always carries. The trembling breath she tries to hide. I lower my voice. Don't say that. Don't pretend you're innocent. I don't know who you are yet. She whispers. Then learn me. My heartbeat stops. 1 second. 2. She doesn't break eye contact. Doesn't apologize. Doesn't look away. Her voice is quiet but strong. If you're going to ruin me, at least know who you're ruining. Something sharp digs into my chest. The ghost of guilt. Maybe regret. Maybe something worse. I turn away because if I don't, I might admit things I'm not ready to face. Before I leave, I hear her inhale shakily. And then, a tiny choking sound. I turn back. She's sitting on the cold floor, clutching something in her hands with a grip so desperate it hurts to look at. A necklace. Old, worn, not expensive, not shiny. A grandmother's necklace, not her sister's. Her voice cracks as she whispers to herself, I just want one person to believe me. My breath catches. For the first time since the wedding, my anger hesitates, and something in me shifts, dangerously, softly, against my will. OVYN. I wake up the next morning with swollen eyes and a stubborn kind of courage burning in my chest. Maybe pain changes people. Maybe humiliation resets something inside you. But one thing is clear. I'm done shrinking into the corners of this mansion like a ghost someone forgot to remove. If Jungkook thinks he can treat me like a placeholder for someone else's sins, he's about to learn something new. I'm not breakable. I walk to the kitchen early, tying my hair up, pulling the sleeves of my sweater as the warm autumn sun pours through the tall windows. Mrs. Han gasps softly. You're awake already? You should rest. I think better when I work, I say. She smiles sadly. Working is different from suffering, child. I know. I force a smile. That's why today I'm choosing the first one. I help her chop vegetables, clean up, organize the place, not because I want to please Jungkook, but because I need to feel like I exist. Every sound, every movement, every breath calms the storm in my chest. By the time Jungkook walks into the dining room, I'm already placing the dishes on the table. He stops mid-step. His eyes lock onto me, and something flickers behind them. Annoyance? Surprise? Curiosity? I don't care. Mrs. Han tells him gently, she helped again. He doesn't respond. He sits down, opens his tablet, and pretends I'm not 5 feet away from him. Typical. But today I don't look away. He glances up, briefly, sharply, catching my stare. His voice is low. What? I wipe my hands on my apron. Eat. He raises an eyebrow. I'm not hungry. Liar, I say, heart pounding. Your stomach hasn't stopped growling for the last 30 minutes. Mrs. Han coughs, hiding a smile. A tiny muscle in Jungkook's jaw twitches. Great. I pissed him off. He sets the tablet down slowly. What makes you think you can talk to me like that? He asks. I swallow. Because I'm your wife, Jungkook. Not your maid. Not your punishment. And I can speak to you however I want. His eyes darken. Not with rage. With something heavier. You have no idea, he says softly, what I'm capable of when I'm pushed. Then stop pushing me. Silence crackles between us, electric and dangerous. Later, I find him in the study. Books everywhere. Light spilling across his desk. His brows pulled together as he rubs his temples, breathing unevenly. A panic episode. I freeze at the door. Jungkook! He doesn't look up. His chest rises too fast. His fingers tremble. His eyes are unfocused. Lost somewhere I can't see. Without thinking, I move closer. Hey, I whisper, kneeling beside him. Look at me. He tries to brush me off. I'm fine. No, you're not. I hold his wrist gently. Breathe with me. His eyes dart to mine, wild, conflicted, exhausted. I inhale slowly. He mirrors it, shaky at first. Another breath. Another. His muscles relax little by little. He leans back into the chair, eyes fluttering closed, breath evening out. For a moment he looks human, not the cold stranger, not the brutal husband, not the devil or evil, not the scarred man hiding behind anger. Just Jungkook. He opens his eyes slowly. He looks at me, really looks at me. and it's the first time I see regret there. He whispers, "Why are you helping me?" "Because you're hurting," I answer softly. "And someone has to care." His throat moves as he swallows. He looks away like he can't stand my kindness. "I don't deserve that," he mutters. "Neither do I deserve your cruelty. But look here where," I say quietly. He flinches. And for the first time, he doesn't have a comeback. The day goes strangely quiet after that. It's not peace. It's not forgiveness. But it's something in the middle. Something breakable and dangerous. And that scares me more than anything. In the evening, I sit outside on the small balcony, breeze wrapping around me as I scroll through my phone. A notification lights up the screen. Unknown number. Your sister is back, and she wants her place. My blood freezes. My throat dries. My heart stops. I stare at the message over and over, breath shaking. I whisper into the cold air, not sure if I'm scared, angry, or just exhausted. Why now? Behind me, the door slides open quietly. I don't turn around, but I feel Jungkook's presence like a storm I can't escape. He stands there silently. He doesn't speak, but I don't need words to know. Everything is about to get worse, starting from now on.